Hello, everyone, and welcome to your Sacred Sunday Messages. It is January 28th, 2024, and we are in a very interesting time. It is my pleasure, my honor, to come to you today with these beautiful messages from Spirit. And let me tell you something. Today, Archangel Michael is very, very present here with us today. Let's take a moment to appreciate, to show gratitude to Spirit, to your divine creator, to the universe, and to yourself. Take a moment to kind of breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. We'll do this 3 or 4 times to clear the energy. So that the light energy can come in and clear the way for our greater understanding of this journey, this path, for a greater understanding of our soul. I'm so happy to be here with you guys today. If you can, put your hand on your heart and feel that beautiful heart of yours beating. Feel your shoulders rise and fall. Experience the beauty of life. Doesn't matter what happened yesterday. Doesn't matter what happened last night or the words that were said or something that was done to invoke negative energy. Right now, this is your time, your space, your gift to yourself. It is time for you to connect one-on-one with yourself, with Spirit, with the universe, with your divine creator, and to receive and share this loving energy that's here with us today. Let me tell you that Archangel Michael, I told you this, I'm going to say it again, his presence is so strong today. And when I woke up this morning, let me tell you, I've been feeling a bit of kind of in between, kind of like a feeling of, okay, you know how when you're sick, I was sick a lot as a kid, but when you are sick and you have a fever or you have, some kind of flu or a stomach bug and your stomach is, it's just killing you. And you think, when is this ever going to be over? Oh, when is this going to end? I would give anything for some peace right now to feel better. We are in a time of powerful transition. And for a lot of us, we've been doing a lot of inner work. We've been allowing our soul to speak. We've been allowing ourselves to work hard to clear whatever we need to clear, to be open to whatever divine calling we're being called to. And so during that time of release, letting go, and allowing this preparation for change. Transition is preparation. For me, that's what it feels like a transition. But in preparation of that transition to move into a new chapter, to move into something new, the energy that's being released that we don't need, it's almost like we're in that time right now where the dust has to settle. Things have closed, contracts have closed, soul contracts have closed. It's the end of the road for some things in our lives. Now what? It's that feeling of, okay, what do we do now? I'm not being shown anything. What's next? I feel like during this time, it is good to get into the practice of breathing, whether you do yoga, whether you do meditation, whether you just sit in silence, to allow the dust to sort of settle and clear so that your path can be fully open for you to move forward into something new. I felt led to look at the Divine Animals Oracle cards, okay? And it's interesting because when I was praying over the cards, I was shuffling. The card that popped out was snake. Now some of you might be thinking, I knew it. That person's a snake. This is not quite what that means. However, if you feel intuitively guided that someone in your life is being that way with you, then you have to use your gift of intelligence and intuitiveness to do what you have to do. But and by that I mean walk away or whatever it is peacefully. But to me, this card right now, for what's going on in our lives, in this transition, in this space in our path, the snake to me represents renewal. As a snake sheds their skin. If you've ever seen snake skin on a path or a trail, to me it's sort of fascinating. To other people it might be disgusting or something, but when a snake sheds his skin, it's a natural process of newness, right? To reveal shiny new skin. That skin has served its purpose. It's time for something new. It's almost like something's being recreated it is like something's being created in our path. We are shutting behind, like the skin, we are shedding, or like the snake, we are shedding that skin and leaving it behind us. There's no reason to go back to it because it served its purpose. And so if we remained in our old skin and we stayed, that skin would have no purpose anymore. I think we would lose our elasticity in our skin. We would be looking wrinkled, aged, and it's just not that's not the way it's supposed to be, guys. We are on this path to learn, to grow. To remain stagnant means atrophy. If you've ever heard of, if you're physical workout at all, physical muscle atrophy, when you don't use your muscles for a time, they start to deteriorate. You don't feel as strong. They don't look as toned. It's because you're stagnant and you haven't worked them. You haven't used them. You haven't moved your body to remain strong. It feels like this transformation, this big change, and you've been hearing it all over YouTube with readers. It's not just because, guys, it's real. There is a big transformation. Yesterday I did almost personal readings for all the signs. First time I've ever done that, I think. I've never done that, but Spirit led me to do that because some of you need up close and personal messages to trigger some energy, to move yourself into some other lighter energy, or to trigger a movement of forging ahead, moving, allowing the universe to reveal what's next for you on your path, allowing yourself to be patient, to wait for this opening, to see what's next, right? It feels very much like this snake that's shedding its skin intuitively knows that in order to thrive and to be able to, for snakes, whatever it is they do, to search for food, to frolic in the grass, I don't know what they do. it would not be as easy of a trip for them if they were having to traverse their path with scaly old skin that isn't smooth. You know what I mean? Like they couldn't travel as smoothly if they didn't shed that skin. And so this shedding of the skin is representative of this change in our lives. Guys, something big is shifting. For some of you, something big is going away, okay? For a lot of you, and I've been saying this, it is that feeling of lack. It is feeling unworthy, or maybe it's even the way you're treated at work or wherever else you are. But it feels very much like this movement forward. It is, things are being shifted and moved out of the way so we can move forward. We can go on our path in the direction we're supposed to go with lighter energy, a lighter load, okay? It feels like Spirit is saying, and my Archangel Michael is saying, we're both here. Okay, we're telling you this change is coming. And it doesn't have to mean a scary change. It's scarier if we stay stagnant. It's scarier if we just allow things to be as they were. Allow ourselves to believe that we're not worthy of lucrative job, lucrative bank account, success. It is within ourselves. The success, the lucrative lifestyle, if that's what you want, the wellness, mentally, emotionally, physically, it's all within ourselves. But guys, I will just put this disclaimer in. Always go see a doctor if you're not well, okay? I'm not telling you not to. I'm saying within our soul, our spiritual wellness, our emotions, our feelings of love for ourselves, our worthiness, the key is within ourselves. The key is you, okay? Now, yes, sometimes things take time to shed, to change, to shift, to go move to healthier. But let me say this. Are you allowing it, or are you stopping it? Some things you can't stop because they're fated, okay? But things that are within your power, you have the ability to hold yourself back or move yourself forward. I do believe with all my heart that a lot of us have been shifting, allowing changes, moving forward, knowing that whatever lies ahead, it's in our highest good, okay? It's in our highest good. The snake was interesting when it popped out, because for me, a lot of times, it depends on the reader on YouTube. I do support a lot of readers. I will listen and support them, give them likes and all that, because I respect them. A lot of them will go right to, there's someone shady in your life if the snake card pops up. And that could very well be. But let me tell you that the snake in this reading, in this particular message, is you and I shedding our old skin, revealing something shiny and new to move lighter on our path. Guys, a lot of us are shifting the way we feel about ourselves, the way we feel about relationships, about people, about trust, the way we feel about money and the relationship it has, the energetic, what's the word I'm looking for? How money feels to you. Does it belong with you or does it not? We are changing the way we feel about our careers, how Am I being paid what I'm worth? Are you in a toxic environment or a healthy environment? There's so many things that are changing, and depending on your path, your journey, it could be different for all of us. Not all of us have the same life story or path laid out ahead for us. We're all on our own paths, guys. Let me just see what Archangel Michael has to say, because I've been feeling his presence really, really strong today, and I always feel Archangel Michael, but today is just very significant. This year, 2024 into 2025, is going to be one of miracles. Miraculous discoveries about ourselves. Miraculous change. Maybe someone's coming out of a bad period of health that was not in your favor. Change in our mindset, in our worthiness. Maybe some of us are giving up physical addictions or working on those in order to assist ourselves on our journey. And speaking of journey, Archangel Michael says, go forward fearlessly. Thank you for holding my hand, Archangel Michael, and walking with me every step of the way, for giving me confidence and courage, and for guiding me and my thoughts and actions in the direction of love and my true life's purpose. It's beautiful. This shedding of the skin is a beautiful thing as we go forward hand in hand with our divine creator, with our angels, trusting ourselves along the way, building momentum for that trust within ourselves. He also says, shield yourself. I ask you to protect my loved ones, my home, my vehicle, everything, Archangel Michael. It's as if having a protective bubble around us is there for us, especially during transitions, during a time of shifting, shaking things up, letting the dust settle, and then moving forward. We are protected. Every prayer we say is a direct reflection of how we feel about ourselves. Guys, it all points back to us. Yes, we have a divine creator. We have a supreme source of energy, of love, of light. But don't forget that you were made in that image. And so you are so capable, we are so capable of turning this thing around, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Let me just say one thing. I want to say this because it's coming to mind, because I feel it's relevant to somebody out there. If you have been passed over for promotion at work, or it feels like everybody else is favored, or someone else is a favorite, and you're getting the short end of the stick, so to speak, please don't blame yourself. It's not your fault. It is just the energy isn't right for you in that time, in that moment, maybe even in that place. And I have been seeing signs over and over again in my own life pointing to it's not the right energy for you right now. This is part of the shifting process, realizing, understanding, moving out of that mindset of it's all my fault. I must be the worst employee here. Why am I being passed over? It's not. It's the energy. It's not where you belong. That's what it feels like. It's like maybe that position or maybe a promotion would put you in a more toxic energy, around more toxic people, or the toxicity of stress or something like that. Maybe the jobs that you've been doing just to survive are keeping you in that survival mode and not thriving mode, right? And that thriving energy. And so what do you do then? Do you quit your job? Do you look for something else? What you do is you open up to the universe to bring in something that is worthy of you. How does God see me? How do my angels see me? I want to see me in that light. I want to fall in love with myself. I want to be that miracle maker within my own life. And Archangel Michael says, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly, right? I appreciate your support, Archangel Michael, in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. Wow. How beautiful is that? Yeah, you have the power. You have the power to turn things around. And maybe we have to wait sometimes for things to come through, but while we're waiting, we have the ability to shift our mindset to, instead of lack of, I have everything within myself. I'm a priceless gem. I can do whatever I want to do, whatever I need to do, to move me forward to where I belong, in the beauty of life. Decide to be happy now. You have the power. Thank you for helping me open my heart to happiness, joy, and bliss. I am now willing to see all of the goodness in my life. See, shedding that skin, moving in a lighter energy, seeing yourself renewed, assisting in the renewal of your energy with the universe. Lean on God and the angels for your support. I step out of the way and allow divine miracles to shine through everyone and everything involved. I step out of the way of control and allow my truth to come forward. Yes, I can control certain things. I can control whether or not I wake up in a bad mood or a good mood. I can shift that. I can control whether I choose to live my life in poverty or in a healthy financial status. I choose. Yes, you are an energy magnet, and you can control certain things. I fully believe that, guys. I've seen the universe deliver to me, and I think I told you this in maybe the last reading or the reading before, that I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to pay my mortgage this month because some things happened with my bank and kind of really put me behind. But after waking up a couple nights in stress, I finally snapped out of it. And I said to the universe, what am I doing? I trust you. You have come through over and over and over for me. And I know you will again. And wouldn't you know it, the money came through just in time to pay my mortgage. And like every time when the universe delivers, I cry. because it's with gratitude and grace that I accept this beautiful miracle. And I don't take it lightly. It is a true gift. And I trust in myself to trust the universe to come through for me. I trust in myself to change my path, my financial picture. Because now I have more self-worth. I have learned to love myself enough to know when I need to exit certain situations, when I need to shift my own energy to change the energy around me. And yes, I sound like a sci-fi movie, don't I? What was that movie? Oh my goodness, I'll think of it. But it was interesting. It was, oh my goodness, I can't think of it. It was very much about energy exchange. And he was a doctor, a surgeon, got in an accident and damaged and pretty much ruined his career because he couldn't use his hands again. And he went to someplace, I don't know if it was Tibet or someplace, where they taught him how to master his own energy. It was really interesting. And that movie really triggered something within me for some reason, to understand how much inner power we have, guys. And I don't mean go off in some fantasy world and you know, I'm talking our own inner being, our own inner light, our energy. We are capable of so much, but we also are capable of holding ourselves back. We're very powerful beings of light, guys. I just want you to know that. And I don't mean just a certain amount of people. I mean everyone. What else, Archangel Michael? There's an energy of eternal love here. Okay? I want to say that when I see this card, help me perceive all the love that surrounds me so that I can feel safe receiving, expressing, and giving love. Guys, I'm really feeling the energy of nature. I feel like sometimes people take for granted the trees, the grass, the rain, the clouds, the sky. It all has a purpose. And I feel like it's eternal, right? Those energies are eternal, just like our soul. And for me, that eternal love goes beyond just falling in love with yourself. It goes beyond. Because we are surrounded by energy that goes on forever. Think about how powerful that is. Think about how amazing that is, how miraculous that is, that energy goes on forever. And if we are that eternal energy, that eternal love, think what we could accomplish. Feel into that. What can we accomplish being that powerful in a good, loving way? Very, very. I knew Archangel Michael had some really intense messages today. I knew it. I felt it. Okay. He's confirming you created this situation. You have the power to change it. Thank you for letting me lean on your strength, for reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. Yes, 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 Archangel Michael. Thank you. Do you see the power? Do you feel the power of this message today as it resonates within your soul? I feel it throughout my being, guys. I feel it. This powerful transition, this powerful change. We are in a time of leaving behind something unhealthy, something toxic, something not conducive to our growth. Archangel Michael says, what things need to be focused on more closely right now. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. Yes. Even just the thought, the energy shift of, okay, so this career, this job isn't working for me. And you put out there to the universe, I am worthy of so much more, guides. Open up and lead me to wherever it is I belong, because that is where my soul thrives. That is where I thrive. It is who I am, where I belong. And you don't have to be in an energy of feeling resentment over a career or a job that hasn't served you well. The energy just wasn't right, okay? Looking at it through the eyes of love. Yes, I see the situation isn't for me. Thank you for opening up something beautiful for me, universe. Because that's where my soul belongs. That's where my energy moves freely. And Archangel Michael says, ask me to help you with this situation. Archangel Michael, thank you for assisting me with whatever I'm going through. Please help me be filled with faith and peace at all times. Okay? He says, focus on divine and perfect health. And I believe that means our mindset, our shifting our energy to a beautiful, more beautiful energetic flow into that kind of space, guys. Believe and trust. Talk to Archangel Michael and ask him, replace fear with faith and trust. Let me be filled with strength, courage, and confidence. Guys, I'm telling you. And then the next card, have confidence, okay? Listen, this is an interesting journey, an interesting path. One of beautiful experiences, important lessons, and growth. And it is time to allow your true, shiny, new skin to emerge, to move forward on this path of love and light. Guys, excuse the background noise. Living with people is noisy sometimes, but it's okay. I want you to know that this journey is not your journey. You are not alone on this journey. You are being watched over. You're being guided. Ask for protection. You're moving on this journey hand in hand with your angels, with your guides, with your divine creator. And your soul, your energy is bigger than any mountain that appears to be in the way. You are miraculous. You are love, you are light, you are powerful beings of energy that have a beautiful road ahead. Stay in this place of trust while you shift, while you shed things, while things change in your life. And in our path, people come and go all the time. And I'm not saying you're losing somebody important. I'm saying you have to allow your soul to be at peace, and be in the environment, be in the place where you are most nourished so your soul can thrive. I see some of you emerging as beautiful, not only on the inside, on the outside. As you may be attracting the energy of success. I see it. I feel it. Don't lose faith in that. Please don't lose faith. Because losing faith in success, in your success, means losing faith in you. You can't do that to yourself. Trust, honor, listen, and act accordingly. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Is there anything else before we close this out? I actually do want to do a card from this Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck, okay? Let's see what our guides have to tell us. Thank you. That one flew out. Yeah. Yes. Look. Gaia's garden. Fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. Guys, how much more clear can this be? Something is coming into fruition with abundance. Reaping what you've sown. What you've lost is being replaced. Whether it's money, personal relationships, inner love, inner trust, faith, confidence, all of it. You've worked hard, and this is your reward. Gaia's garden. Yeah. What is due to you in blessings? It looks like it's here. This is going to be an interesting year. Okay? Anything else? Are we good? Everything is coming into balance the way it should be, the way you were created to be. Okay? The keeper of the scales. I feel like this is like Libra energy. And not necessarily just for Libras, but Libras are all about balance, fairness. Where you belong on your journey right now. Things are shifting and moving to put you on that path. It is your time. It's your time to shine. It's your time to emerge as a beautiful being of light, who you are meant to be. I'm going to close this out. I don't think that there's anything else here. I do want to show you this one last card, though, because it is standing out to me. Sisters of the Seasons, cycles of growth, natural law, divine order. Yes, the things that are shifting and moving out of your life. It is a natural, what's the word I'm looking for? Process. It's a natural process. Everything happens in divine timing. But you have to be the one to say, okay. Okay? All right. I want to leave you now with a beautiful love and light energy sending you healing. Healing all that isn't right in your life. This is Spirit's promise. What you just heard for the last 40 minutes is Spirit's promise for change in your life for the better. As things happen in your life and shift and change, I would love to hear all about it. I love the comments. I love to hear about things. And if you feel more comfortable, email me, blossomingsouls1111@gmail.com. I love to be in connection with all of you. as this is my life purpose. Love and light to all of you. Until next time, namaste.